Here are 3 ways to repurpose plastic bags once you already have them. So the first way is to turn it into yarn like this, which you can then turn into lots of things. I made a little backpack purse. The second thing that you can do is actually turn them into jewelry. These are beads that you can make out of plastic bags. Here is the tutorial if you want to pause it and try it out. And finally, if crafts just aren't your thing, you need to check this out. These are called eco bricks. Basically what you do is any type of plastic that you have that can't be recycled, you pack it into a plastic bottle until it's as hard as a brick, and then you can use that for a building material. And you can check out any areas in your town that take eco brick donations, or you can find projects to do around the house with them. Very interesting.
I'm on it. Hey, I know exactly what I have to do. Oh, and you know I'm gonna see it through. I'm on it, my backbeat in the morning. Yeah, look at me on it. I'm on it. You know that I want it. Yeah, look at me on it. I'm on it. Well, hey, I know you probably got a lot to do.
Here's how to turn plastic bags into string that you can use for knitting or crocheting. First, just flatten out your bag like so, and then start folding it into a strip that's like a few inches wide. You're going to cut loops from that strip. The width really depends on how thick you want your string to be. You're going to open up those loops, cross and intersect them like so, and pull, and you're going to just repeat this until you have one long string that you can wind up into a ball and start crocheting with. So that's how I made this plastic produce bag, as well as this vest and bucket hat, and tutorials for everything are on my account.
Today I'm going to show you how to turn these plastic shopping bags from the grocery store into a useful crafting product called Plarn. You're going to need a plastic shopping bag and a pair of scissors. First, you're going to want to straighten out the bag to make sure that these seams, these edges, are as straight and neat as possible. If there are small holes like this, don't worry about it too much. I'll show you what to do with those if you come across them. And keep these handles together and the seams together. Make sure everything is tidy and like squared off as much as possible. Next, you're going to fold it in half like if you were folding a blanket, and then fold it in half again. Flatten it out. And make sure you snip off this part right where it opens up. And discard that. You can't really use it. And then you're going to do the same with this bottom seam over here because you can't really use it either because it's closed. We're going to fold it in half one more time, just like so. And then we are going to make 1 inch approximately slices. So we're going to make a whole bunch of little loops out of this. And then we're going to just loop them together. And I'll show you how to do that next. Once you have your slices, you fold them out into these really nice long big loops. Just like so. And now we're going to tie them together. You loop one into the other, just looping them like this. And I like to hold them. I like to try to get them as centered as possible. And hold these apart and pull this way so you're not putting undue tension on the bags. That'll break. And then tie it a little bit tighter. And you can just do this and continue on and on and on and on to make as much plarn as you'd like. You can use it to make shopping bags by knitting it, by crocheting it. You can even weave with it. I've seen people use plastic bag yarn as the core of a rag rug where they crocheted fabric scraps around it, using this as the bulk instead of more fabric. It's super handy, great to make bags, pet crate mats, and mats for the doors for when you're coming in. Just like so. I hope that's handy. If those little holes aren't too bad, you can just break the piece apart and tie a little knot and snip this off if you wish. Otherwise, you can discard them.